This story is called Jesus Calms a Storm. Now, it'd been a really long day for Jesus and his special friends. They had been busy going around and talking to the crowds of people. Jesus had been healing people, and they were tired and they really wanted to get some rest. And so Jesus and his special friends decided to go out onto the Lake of Galilee, so that they could go and find a quiet place to be. So they went in their boat, they got into their boat, and they decided to start crossing. And Jesus was very tired, remember, so he'd been busy all day. So they all got into the boat, and Jesus had a sleep. Now, Jesus' special friends were experienced fishermen, so they knew about the Sea of Galilee, and the Sea of Galilee was known for sometimes having really big storms that would just come up from nowhere. But the fishermen, the special friends, were really good fishermen, so they knew how to steer the boat, so they were steering the boat this way and that way. And all of a sudden, there was a big storm that started to blow up, and the wind started to howl, and the waves started lapping up at the boat, so much so that the water started to come into the boat. And soon the disciples, Jesus' special friends, found themselves in the eye of a storm. It was really scary. Jesus' special friends were really starting to panic. Even though they knew how to steer this boat in the water, they didn't know how to steer it in this big storm. So then one of them woke Jesus up and shook him by the shoulders and said, "Jesus, Jesus, will you not help us?" And Jesus got up quite calmly, and he looked out at the wind and the waves, and he commanded them to stop. Wow. As soon as Jesus spoke, the wind stopped and the waves died back, and the lake was all nice and calm again. Now Jesus turned to his special friends and said, "Why did you not trust me to look after you?" You know, Jesus' special friends were still trying to work out who Jesus was, and this power that Jesus had to do things like stop the waves and the wind, and all the amazing miracles that Jesus did. They were all quite shocked, so they didn't really answer Jesus. I think it gave them a lot to think about. Now I wonder if we know just how powerful Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit are. I wonder if there's something that we need the Holy Spirit to help us with today, just like the special friends, the disciples, needed the wind and the waves to stop. We can always ask Jesus, the Holy Spirit and God to help us, especially when we're frightened, just like the special friends were when they were in that storm. There's lots of things that happen in our life that might feel like a storm. It might feel like there's lots of waves. They're not proper waves, but they're things that happen that might make us feel a little bit like we're a bit scared and we're sinking. God and Jesus, God and the Holy Spirit and Jesus care so much about every single one of us. And they ask for us to trust them, because they'll always look after us and show us love. And they promise us that one day everything will be made good. So they don't want us to worry.